Hey YouTube family, how are you guys doing? Here's episode 2 of TT-20 by WestCreek. If you watched the first video, which is in the description below, did an unboxing, an initial kind of play test, sound test, so to speak, and had a look at what some of the issues are. And then I did, the disassembly. We had a look inside. Alnico pickups, full-size pots, cheap box switch, but man, it's very precise. So I've decided I'm going to leave the electronics as is. I'm not changing anything. We're going to go with that and then give it a proper sound check. And as you saw in the last video, I addressed a few high frets. And so I just finished polishing this up. You didn't have to watch me do that. The string trees I'm going to keep on this one. They are the same string trees that were on the JX20, the Strat version. But I swapped those out because I found that they were too low. They had way too much break angle for what I like. So what I did with these is I kept the string tree, but I changed the spacer size. So I don't know if this will show up, but you can see that they are up there quite a bit more than they were. So I added a thicker spacer here, and the little thin spacer that was here originally, I just added it to the top of this one. And it just gave it a little bit more height. So now the E, A, D, and G strings all have similar break angles over the nut. So this neck is ready to go. I did decide I'm going to change these tuners. You know, they feel good. There's no slop in any of them. You know, I snugged them up and everything. But every post is loose inside the tuner body. So I thought, you know what? Music Lily here in Canada on Amazon, you can get these awesome locking tuners, like 18:1 gear ratio, and they have like zero play, like none. They're super good and they're really smooth. So I figured, you know what? For 35 bucks, I might as well just grab a set of locking tuners. And not that locking tuners are better than non-locking tuners. I still wrap the string around my post. But what I do like about locking tuners is, you know, you back this up and they're serviceable. You can lube the gears. So if they ever do get a little bound up over the years, they're all serviceable, right? And nothing wrong with this bridge and saddle, but I have decided to install these brass saddles. These are also Music Lily, and you know, they come with different size springs, different size intonation screws, and different size action height screws, which is awesome because if you have a screw that's digging in your hand, you can just, they think about that stuff, put it in there. So again, these brass saddles were like 30 bucks maybe or something. And the cool thing about this is this installs via just a simple palm swipe. So I've never really seen that. So it just says, to install these saddles, open package. Okay, let's do this. Just got to be careful here. Here, I'll put them this way, I guess. Let's see. So they're all in the right place. Open package, place next to bridge at rear. Okay, next to bridge at rear, like this. Okay, we'll just do that. And simply swipe palm from bass side to treble side to install. What? All right, let's try this. What? No way. Now that is how you install saddles. Good job, Music Lily. Well, that was slick. Unfortunately, these tuners, they got to be installed just the regular way. So I'm going to take these old ones off and put these on and then show you what they look like. And if there's a problem, I'll come back and point it out. All right. We're done. Neck is on. Those are all nice and flush with the body now. Don't mind the mess. I gotta polish the guitar. I used credit card shim. Just a tiny shim right in the front of the pocket here. You guys might be wondering, how do you know if that's the right thickness? I don't. Once I put the strings on, I'll figure it out pretty quick. But when you're eyeing the guitar this way, the bridge sits flat on the body, and the neck you want pretty much level with the body as well. So if you look at that now, you see the line where the fretboard meets the actual neck, how all the length of that bottom horn here, it's the same, it's level. Well, that's how I usually like it. Some people like them, tilted back a little bit, but I usually try and get them as level as I can. So should be good. You won't know until you put the strings on and check. So I'm going to do that now. Hey guys, so it's almost done. Strings are on it. It's intonated. Set the relief of the neck. Just got to double check the nut height. Everything is good. But just one little thing I have to do. And this is an unwritten rule. Telecaster guys, you do not put Strat style knobs on a T style guitar. So we're going to pop those off right now and replace them with Tele knobs. Yes, we are. There we go. Don't get me wrong. These are great knobs. But the Telecaster. How do you like me now? All right, here it is, guys and girls. All done. All original electronics, switch, pots, even the jack, I just bent the tip so that it fit in the point of the jack better. Upgraded the saddles. Well, I don't know if it's an upgrade, but put brass saddles in there. Got to have the Tele knobs. Wanted to put a top hat switch, but I cannot pull this cover off. It's like glued on. I don't want to pull too hard because I'm going to pull that switch right out of the box, and I don't want to do that. So that's going to have to stay for now. New strings, a little polishing, leveled, I can't remember now, a few frets, and polished them up. Filed the nut down a bit, installed some lock and tuners, raised the string trees a bit. See that break angle now? How it's all even on pretty much all the strings. I pulled the washers out of the ferrules and I installed washers from some old tuners that I had. They fit in those holes perfectly. I glued them in there and reinstalled the ferrules, and now they're all nice and level. And I don't know if you remember in the first video, I had a couple of these that would just, that would pop out when you pull the strings out. And I just put a little bit of super glue in there. And that's it. So let's turn this up, see what it sounds like. Still running through my little 110 cab. We have the Vox MV50 head, set clean. Brings out pretty good. Middle position. Of the neck. That's big neck. Almost too dark. Not bad. Sounds great. I like it. Really punchy bridge pickup. Throwing some drive. Stays articulate with the drive on. Middle position. Almost stratty. This thing sounds pretty good. Neck position. This is a cool telly, man. Really cool. If you want kind of a telly strat hybrid with a stratty knob placement and the switch placement, but you want that telly spank and feel, I think this is it. Let's try some high gain stuff here. Just so I have a Tumnus Deluxe. It's not really like high gain, but we'll try that on the bridge. Wow, this thing really rips, man. My game. Again on the neck. There you have it, folks. WestCreek TT-20. I didn't have to do very much work to this one. This is gig ready. I got a Canada Day gig tomorrow, and I will be rocking out on the TT-20. If I can get a few clips of video, I'll definitely share them with you. But as of right now, all I can say is this is a cool little guitar. Good job, WestCreek. Good job. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys take care. God bless. And keep rocking your 6-string. And just remember, I don't care what it says on the headstock. If you like it, it's a good guitar.